Hey Kelly, join us as we dive into the chaos of the UK Nomads politics.
Try to make sense of what's really going on.
Let's have a look, shall we? So, what do we mean by UK Nomads politics, right? Well, we keep getting asked a lot of questions from you guys or commenters down in the comments. And, you know, even simple things like, oh, you're wearing a scarf, and things like that. And we had one this morning as well, didn't we?
Yes, well, before we get into this morning's one,
yes.
Let me just say, there seems to be a bit of a curiosity around what our political stance is, what our religious stance is. And
yeah,
like Mod said, we had a comment this morning, and we don't want to...
No, they're gone anyway. That's fine. They left. But they proclaimed to be a vegan. Not a problem. I'm a meat eater.
They said they really enjoyed our content. They loved watching the videos, but before they commit...
Yeah. Before they commit, you know, what is our stance on eating sentient beings? Well, my stance on eating sentient beings, and I don't mean to mock you if you are still watching, it's fine. If you have a look at mycelium, you know, it's the world's biggest single cell organism.
Oh yes, because they invited us to eat mushrooms with them.
Yes, yeah.
You do know mushrooms aren't a plant, right?
Yeah, mushrooms aren't a plant, and they're actually more related to us humans.
They're more closely related to our DNA than they are a plant's DNA.
Yeah, so
you're being pretty criminal.
There's a place for that, isn't there, Somalia? Yeah.
One of the things that really boggle in our minds is, why does it matter?
Yeah.
Why is it so important for us in this time, in this day and age? Why is it so important for us to divide ourselves from one another? Surely, if you like somebody and you enjoy what they're offering or whatever, why do you need to know why do you need to find a reason to separate and divide yourself?
Yeah.
Why do you need to do that? There's just... We've got so many friends of all sorts of ilks.
I mean, we know Muslims, we know Sri Lankans, we know hardcore Catholics from Ireland. We've
even met some white supremacists.
Yeah.
We're not interested in what your views are.
No.
If we can get along and talk and chat and have fun, what's it matter?
Yeah,
We've all got an opinion.
Yeah, I mean, there was that old saying, wasn't there? You know, old school pub talk, don't talk politics and religion.
Yes, some pubs wouldn't even let you do that. They'd kick you out if you started. And there's a very good reason for that.
We want you all to be friends.
Yeah, we want people to get along. And creating that divide, all you're doing is perpetuating everything that everyone hates about today's world.
Yeah.
It just, you know, like, it doesn't matter. We can all believe something. I mean, I can believe in fairies, right? I don't actually, but if I believed in fairies and you don't, does that mean that we can't get along? It's just ridiculous.
Yeah, it is. It's one of those things that you, like, when you were in school and you had your friend that was using the red crayon, I'm drawing the red picture. I'm like, I'm drawing the blue picture, sort of thing. You're going to let that divide you?
No, we can't be friends anymore if one of you are red and one of you are blue.
Oh no, it's the red pill, blue pill moment. No, it's one of those things that you're both artists, you just do things differently.
And you know what? We're all human beings. We just think differently.
We think differently, do things differently.
And on that note, just though we don't, so you know that despite us saying we don't do politics, of course we do. I mean, we wouldn't be human, right? As human beings, even the Amazon tribes have politics in amongst them tribes. You can't escape politics, it's everywhere.
Yeah.
But what you can escape is sharing it with one another, to divide yourselves. I mean, how horrible is it when someone says to you, oh, I really like you, but no, I don't want to be friends with you because you believe in fairies.
Or you eat meat.
Or you eat meat. Or, you know, you believe in a God that I don't. And you're finding reasons to divide yourself.
Yeah.
And in today's world, that's what we are really advocating against. Stop finding reasons to divide yourself. Put it this way, you're all here for the same reasons we're here.
Yeah.
We want to share our life with you. You guys seem to get something from this, right?
Yeah.
So why do we need to divide each other in our comment section?
It's not necessary.
It's,
Surely it's not.
surely it's not.
I mean, there's so much hate in the world, so much neglect, so many things that people are trying to hold on to. And why are you so angry? There's no need
There's
for
so
it.
much anger, isn't there?
So much anger in the
But I
world.
get it. People are disconnected with each other. Well, you know what? A way to reconnect is to stop talking about all this shite.
Yeah.
Leave
yeah.
it. Put
Yeah.
it down. You know, nobody needs to hear it.
What have you got to prove?
And another thing I say, if I haven't asked your opinion, don't give it. Because
No.
that's another way that people divide themselves. They feel the need to express an opinion, and then opinions become more opinions, and then the opinions become
And then other
battles,
people
and
jump on those opinions and start putting
Oh.
their opinions.
before you know it, everyone's divided.
Yeah.
Why? Just why?
Because you want to have your say. And I know it's got weird over the years, hasn't it?
I think-
In my opinion, or in my honest opinion, and in my defence, and
I think it's a sign of the times, actually, because we've now got the internet and people across the globe with all different perspectives and opinions are now connecting with one another.
yeah,
And while they're busy connecting with one another, they're busy trying to figure out why they don't want to like each other.
yeah.
Instead of doing that, why don't you figure out what you like about each other, find common ground and work on that?
Yeah, but yeah, it's almost like, you know, there's a thing that I watched online, and there was this girl, and she was like, well, my new husband needs to be on 17 million a year to support me, and these
She was
other people,
unemployed, weren't she?
yeah, these other people were like, well, what are you bringing to the table? Well, I'm a woman, I can,
Flesh. That's what she was bringing
yeah,
to the table.
yeah. And it always seems these days when you meet someone, I must find a moment. I must find what's in you to hate about you. I must find what's in you that I don't like
We're
about
always
you.
looking for that, aren't
Yeah.
we? Right?
Why?
Like,
Why? It's weird. It is weird.
I think it's because society is nowadays, especially media, it
Yeah.
all pushes for division.
Yeah.
Find a reason to hate.
Yeah. Anyway, Tara said about somewhere going for our lunch, and she's chosen this track just down over that sort of way. So yeah, we're going to go down there and have a look and see what we can come up with for lunch.
Oh, we might have to take our shoes off.
But before we continue, if you are a fan of the outdoors, seasoned or unseasoned,
Smash that subscribe button, like and share around and all that hype.
we have a goal. You know, we want to reach 100,000, and it would be great. Reach more people, help more people, all that jazz. Definitely. Let's get back into it, shall we?
In Riverside.
There you go. Dog's out in the water cooling his feet off. And guess what he's got for lunch? Pork mince, reduced as well. He's going to love it.
Salt and pepper. I'll put
You want
there.
that? You want your pork mince? There you go. Eat that thing. Hey, good boy. Yum, yum, yum. And what do we have, babe?
We have some tin caught fish from
Cool.
the river. And because it's slim pickings, as we mentioned, it's just
Yeah.
the start of spring. So we're doing it with a salad garnish. I'll
Mhm.
show you the result when I've done it.
It's a beautiful little riverside. Some graffiti, a lot of rubbish. That's from the floodwaters. Scooter. It's all great.
Taking in the sights.
Yeah.
I've lost a tin of fish. Where's the other bloody tin gone?
So yeah, Tara's lost a tin of fish. Have you found it yet?
Yes. We're back in business.
Back in business, very awesome. Looks like it's going to rain. Look at that.
Hopefully it'll hold off so we can have our lunch.
Yeah, hopefully. It's looking very dark and gloomy. However, whilst we're here, you guys helped out towards this, and you and some of you have helped out in the buy us a coffee also. That's really appreciated, because you know what, we didn't buy beer and we didn't buy coffee this time. Do you know what we did buy though? Got it, this 4x4, the 4x4. So that's going to keep us dry now, and our tent and all the rest of our gear. It's been a bit of a pain in the ass getting it, But thank you guys. We'll leave you over the screen. It's really appreciated, and it's gone to something that's going to last us a long time as well. So yeah, we're really happy. Thank you.
Well, lunch is served, darling.
What we got?
So we have
Is that
obviously
it?
our river caught fish.
River caught fish.
and our little salad garnish. Got
Brill.
some lemon juice to go with it. Lemon,
Awesome. Brill.
little salt and pepper, and it's going to be spanking gorgeous.
Wicked.
There's your one.
Thinking you. I mean, you think like the size of my hands with me plate.
It was bigger than your hospital meal.
Was bit. I'll give you that. I'll give her that. Yep.
He sent me a picture of his hospital meal. It was so funny.
Well, the nurses in there, that was brilliant. They were like, "Are you still hungry?" Mm-hmm. And they went, "Well, we got some sandwiches that you can have," and brought me like, you know, the triangle sandwiches they do in the things. And I went, "These are on date." And they went, "Yeah, we got loads of them." Yeah, bring them to me. I'll eat them all. But yeah, well worth it.
Like a sprinkle of lemon.
Yes.
Awesome. Grubs up, huh?
Yes, indeed.
Oh yeah, lovely.
Nearly had my orgasm face then. Brilliant. It's really nice.
Something's the best left for me.
Yeah. That sorrel was nice. Some really strong flavours in this. Say it, don't spray it, Mod.
See, I quite like the dandelion. 'Cause it's got that nice, sharp astringency.
Yeah, very nice indeed. Tara's nearly scoffed all of us. I'm using my wrong hand, but I've still got my meal left. See you in a minute.
How was your lunch, babe?
Yeah, it's cool.
You can't move now, so full up.
I'm food coma in.
Do you know, sometimes you just need a little snack in the afternoon.
Yeah, and it's good. You know, especially with the dandelion and all that lot, acts as a good liver tonic as we brought the tarp, right?
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, and of course you got the calcium that we got from the plantain,
Yeah.
the ribwort plantain.
Yeah.
And what was the other one we had? Sorrel.
Sorrel.
Yeah.
Yeah, lamb sorrel. Yeah, very nice. But yeah, I think it'd be wise to say that we're not going to discuss political opinions, views, and that's cool. You know, some people want to talk about it, some people don't.
Yeah, you can try as hard as you may, and we have had them try.
Yes. Yeah. You know,
We just don't see a reason for division. We prefer to find commonalities.
yeah. Yeah. You know, we all love the outdoors. We all love camping or tents or gear or anything like that. And, you know, that's what we're all here for. And some of you have said that you've given up Countryfile to watch us. Cool. That's really good.
That was such a lovely compliment.
Yeah, yeah.
How nice.
I mean, yeah. No, it's really cool. But yeah, of course, we do have political views. We do have religious views. You know, but we're not going to discuss that and let it divide us all.
Some of our nearest and dearest don't know our political views.
No.
Just because we don't see a reason for that. Why? Put it this way: that you see people like, I guess occasionally you'll see people that are quite close. I mean, we've seen families divide in America just because they're choosing a different stance.
Yes.
I mean, people are getting divorced.
Yeah.
Just because they have a
Different religious views, different political views, different. I mean, if you look at it, you know, you either work at a relationship and settle your differences, you compromise, or you go, well, you like Marmite and I don't. Let's break up.
How silly is that?
Yeah. I mean, that's kind of what you're looking at, you know.
Yeah.
And
It's extreme.
Yeah.
It's extreme.
yeah,
I mean, I'm pretty sure that for in the dawn of time, before we were all engaged in such political stances and separation,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure people just got on with it,
Yeah.
you know?
You know, all different tribes came together. Political tribes, they don't like each other. They will not go with each other, but they hunt together.
Yeah.
They sit around the fire, they enjoy a meal together.
Yeah.
And I think that's where we go with things.
And I think where it gets complicated is when people say, oh, we should celebrate our differences and discuss them and celebrate them. But the reality is we don't, do we, as human beings? We don't. What we do is instead of celebrating our differences, we find a reason to distance ourselves because of our differences.
Yeah.
It's a sad way to be.
I mean, there was one time, and you know, no offense to my family member, but they turned around and said, "Oh, you just said grace wrong. You say grace one way, I say grace another way," sort of thing. And it's like, did you want us to be divided over that, or you know? And it's one of those things. You can either rise to that moment and go, "Well, actually,"
Yeah.
or you could go, "All right, yeah, sorry.
Each to their own.
Next time you say grace,"
Yeah.
sort of thing. And it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know, if that's how people feel about things, that's fine. Take your turn, wait in line. Still really bad advice, but you know, it's a real difficult one. It's a real difficult one to convey to you. It's a real difficult one to try and show. Look at nature. You know, if you look up at any tree in any forest, any woodland, each one of those trees have a space around them.
And yeah, the canopies, yeah.
On the canopies. I'll see if I've got any stock footage of our own. But each one of those trees has a space around it. They're not all touching each other. You know, as humans, we all need a bit of space sometimes. As humans, we use that space to mull over how we feel about things and how we react to those different stimuli and inputs from different people or different factors in the world. You know, natural disasters, anything like that. And we have to, that's why we've got a brain, right? You think about what you want to do about it, whether you want to lend aid to that moment or you want to,
well,
you know.
I've got another way of looking at it, I guess. To me, it's a bit like you've got a football team and you've got a football team supporters.
Yeah.
Now, those supporters could have all sorts of different religious views, political views. Put them in front of that football team, they only have one view.
That's a really good way.
To support their team.
Yeah.
We're a human race. What does it matter what our differences are, or opinions? Why does it matter? Let's focus on being together, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Focus on supporting each other. I mean, it's so lovely to see in our comment section that
yeah, it is.
When people are having a hard time.
Yeah, none of you. I mean, there was one guy, and I hope you don't mind, but you know who you are, and you know this guy's been struggling mentally for a while. We all have somewhere in our lives.
Very few human beings go through life without hitting a mental meltdown at some point.
And do you know what? Not one of you asked what his political views were or what his religious views were.
No.
You just came in and went, "I hope you get better soon. We're all here for you."
So many supportive comments. We were really impressed.
I mean, it
warmed the heart to know that our community is of that mindset. So
many people, you know, go at it alone, suffer in silence, and you guys are great. You know, hopefully, you know, we've all helped you through it, and all continue to help each other. It doesn't matter your colour, your creed, your race, nothing. You know.
Let's keep our politics and religion out of it, eh? I mean, why do we need to? Why do we need to?
We don't. You know. No, it's brilliant.
Let's be the cullies we are.
Yes.
Continue fighting the good fight of getting outdoors and enjoying life. I mean, we only get one shot at this, right?
We got one life.
Some of us believe.
Yeah.
Some might believe we have other bit. Either way. We're here, enjoy it, make the most of it.
And if you believe in reincarnation, we keep coming back and back and back. Why not? Enjoy this one, enjoy the next one, and so on.
Yeah, yeah.
No.
Make the most of this opportunity.
Yeah, yeah.
Find reasons to get along, I guess. That's what we're getting at, right?
Definitely. Anyway, Callie, sorry, it's maybe a little shorter one today, and not our usual, but that's cool. We had to get the tarp, bits and bobs like that, haven't we?
Yeah.
Regroup, and make our plan, not plan, directional, not directional, zigzag, weird stuff. But yeah, we'll be back there soon. I got the food out of my beard from lunch.
I was going to
Before any of you start typing.
I was going to nibble on that mackerel later.
But no, it's all really appreciated. You guys are absolutely awesome. So
We
until
love you all. Keep the comment section positive.
yeah. Happy
Happy
hopping.
hopping.